Man, this damn sun is on my face. I'm trying to find an angle that the sun is not gonna be bright right on my face. But anyways, hey, don't forget, before anything else, okay, drop me that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, drop me a nice comment, man. You if you don't have anything good to say, drop a nice emoji. Okay, because things are playing out regardless of what people say, but things are playing out. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of water. Yeah, water again is hot outside, so you need to be hydrated. From my Casper Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, even water, tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, what a day, right? What a day. We're gonna look at market performance for the past 24 hours, and right after that, we'll check at prices in details. And once we're done with that, we will check on our scalping positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, guys, nothing has changed. It has not changed. It is just the beginning of everything, right? It is just the start. Nothing has changed. What you are supposed to be doing right now is not looking at what the market is doing. Is the market going up? Is the market going down? Blah, blah, blah. That is not what you are supposed to be doing. Unless you, my friend, is scalping the market. That is the only thing you're supposed to be doing, okay? If you ask for my humble opinion, what you are supposed to be doing right now is accumulating the coins that you believe in. I'm not your financial advisor, but I already told you guys. For me right now, what I'm doing, apart from scalping the market, I'm buying King Casper, Quant, Jasmine. I'm accumulating on those things on spot, okay? Cubic, I was going to add a little bit more. Let's see if the market cap drops a little bit more. I will probably add like 2 or 3 million of them more, just in case, okay? But for now, no, I'm not doing it. I'm only buying the other 3 of them, okay? The situation is looking very, very much like, yeah, Bitcoin might be going back down to $50,000. That's what it's looking like. When I say that, somebody, like again, since I made it that you cannot comment on my videos unless you are a subscriber, I guess I'm going to do that on my X account too, that you can't send me a message unless you are a subscriber, because people are using that to try to sneak around the rules, okay? But I got a message somebody yesterday talking about, hey, look at it, the market is running today, you were expecting it to go down. Yeah, and I did tell you there is a 30% chance that Bitcoin goes up, but the 70% is that Bitcoin drops. Now, what you saw today, my friends, is not even the right move. Bitcoin always, man, I mean, if you've been in the market for this while, you know that Bitcoin always does this. They fake out and then gobbling down. It always happens, okay? There is no way you will look at the market right now with everything that is going on, expect a pump. Except that these guys, they are trying to give you a taste of the sugar, and when you get used to it, they pick it out and then drop an aspirin on your mouth. That's what they're going to do. Well, you can do it. I will show you later my scalping position, because you guys already know me. I put my mouth where my money is, right? So now let me try to break it down for you. Let me try to break it down. We're going to use one of the commodities right now, which people don't actually pay attention to, which is oil, okay? Due to the stones getting thrown in Iraq right now, which again, hey, before we get to that, guys, listen, this channel is a finance channel. It's a fun channel, okay? I'm not your financial advisor anyways, but it's a fun channel. I made a mistake by replying to a situation, to replying to a comment on the situation happening in Iran right now. So please do not mention those things here. I pray for those of you who watch my channel from Iran. I hope everything plays out good. I wish you the greatest, because trust me, that's a country I would love to visit. But I will let you guys, there are channels who are specifically endorse this kind of things, and they are made for that kind of thing. Not here, guys. Don't do that, please. Do not comment on that situation here. Okay, like I said, it's not a situation I want to avoid, but I do not want to make it a political channel. We are not a political channel. We are finance. We are a fun channel. This is MMJ, guys. You know Uncle T doesn't like those kind of things. So please keep those things to the minimum, or even not at all. Okay, because again, if I delete your comment for you mentioning that kind of stuff, do not say I'm trying to discriminate. I'm not discriminating you. Like I said it yesterday. My country, whether they are doing good or bad, I am going to defend the flag of America. I am always going to defend it. I don't care, okay, what they're doing, or whether they're doing it wrong or bad. It's your country, Iran. You defend it. I will never be against anybody defending their own country. I will never be against that. Okay, so please, but anyways, keep that subject matter on the channels that are made for it. This one is not made for it. Thank you very much in advance. All right. Anyways, to what we are talking about, we are going to use one of the commodities, one of the biggest one that is, I'm not going to say it's misleading, because I think it is, depends on you, on how you read it, how you look at the data that is coming out of there. Okay, because again, everybody's different. Like I gave you guys the example of a picture, right? A painting. Some people look at a painting and they go, oh yeah, it's a beautiful painting, and that's it, right? Other people look at the painting and they notice, oh, the brushing is going this way. Oh, the way he handled the brush, the way he put this line, the way they appreciate it in a different way. Okay, so when it comes to this asset I'm about to talk about, it also depends on how you look at it. I'm about to put it the way I look at it. Okay, and the asset I mean is not gold. Again, I know a lot of you are going to say gold. No, it's not gold. The asset I mean I want you to pay attention to is crude oil. Okay, pay attention to crude oil. Crude oil normally, when there is oh man, there's so winds. When there is what you call it, conflicts, okay, people throwing stones at each other, we normally have this kind of thing. Price of crude oil goes up, right? The price goes up so high that it kind of misleads people. Now, this is what I see. I mean, you can go look at history. History always shows us the way. Every time the price of the crude oil goes high, inflation also usually go high. Go look at it. It is right there. Inflation usually go high, and right now it's even a situation that is worse than we thought. Oh, excuse me. Let me lower this. Let me put on this window. The wind is getting a little higher. Excuse me. Okay, I think that's better. I get it right. Anyway, what we are talking about. Okay? So when you see that, okay, the situation right now is different. It's very, very different. Normally, when inflation goes like that, the government usually move different. They usually take decisions differently. But we've been talking about it on this channel. You've got to watch macroeconomy, right? You've got to see what the macroeconomy is doing. Everybody is kind of ignoring what is going on with the macroeconomy. That's why you're seeing everybody and their grandmama talking about, oh yeah, the market is pumping. It is going to pump. It is going to do this and it's going to do that. Instead of just sitting tight and watch, okay? And watch. Man, this damn sun is really, really pissing me off. Let me try it this way. Okay, I think this is better. It's better. So, what do we have? Right now, we have a lot of the US dollar strength getting tested, okay, which again we've talked about here so many times, telling you like the government is not going to print money. We argue about the other day, talking about, okay, if he's not going to print money, where is this money coming from? What are they doing this and that? And I've sat here trying to explain it to you guys. Guys, during COVID, there was, I think, 4 trillion or 5 trillion, that's something like that, that was printed, okay? But due to that, the entire world was in under the water with by the neck. That money did not get absorbed. In the past, normally, once the government print money, that money was usually shipped or trying to put, I want to use a word that a lot of people are familiar with, laundering. Okay, Japan was the official US dollar laundering state, which means once we print this money, we send it to Japan. Japan kind of distributed, the entire world absorbs it, because people take that money to invest and do blah blah blah, things like that usually happen. But if you backtrack a little bit, starting COVID, the Japanese government saw something that they have never seen in the past 40 years. The economy stopping, making their dollar, their yen lose value. There was a lot that was going on, to the point that, like, you know what, you better hold it, US, hold your money, because we can't take it, right? Therefore, then everybody keeps the Japanese carry trade started last year. No, that thing started happening in 2020, 2021, when the COVID hit. Therefore, the money that was printed could not go anywhere. And what did the US try to do? They try, you know what? We are going to send everybody a stimulus check. You guys do remember that, right? They try to absorb that money by sending stimulus check to everybody, expecting that people are going to take that money and they were going to invest it in the economy to make the economy even stronger. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. That's what they thought, but it didn't happen. It didn't make the economy, because people they did not invest it anywhere. You can assume yourself, if you're sitting at home not going to work, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to use that money, pay for your rent, buy your food, to spend it instead of investing it, right? So that backfired. Therefore, even this when the Japanese people, the central bank, started messing up with their numbers, what did the US do? I told you they are not going to print money. It was even a blessing in disguise. And sometimes, if you ask me about it, I usually tell you guys, Trumpicius Magicius knew what he was doing. Starting these trade wars triggered people to sell the US bonds, treasury bonds, right? Nations, China, Russia, whoever you call it. And that, my friends, gave the US government an avenue, or it gave the US government a way to try to launder that money. But instead, it's like they ate the cake and still have it. You understand? Because what they did, they used that money, buy those bonds, and now they control more. The entire percentage of the US bonds is getting controlled by the US. They controlled more than anybody thought. Now, China, they saw this. Okay, our good friend Xi Jinping saw it. I was like, I think I made a wrong move on the chessboard, because now I have nothing to hold Trumpicius by the nuts. You still have a little bit amount of treasury bonds, but it's not enough. So they halted it. You understand? So now, once they halted it, I guess the plan didn't go as Trumpicius wanted. Because if China would have continued selling those bonds, we would have had a way to launder that $4 or $5 trillion easily. Now, another blessing happened. The Japanese carry trade now started happening in real time. And what happened? I told you guys here, because you can go on research, you will find it. The US took $1.4 trillion of the bonds that Japanese are holding, because the Japan central bank was going to let it go. But the deal was cut out. You are not just going to dump it all at once. You are going to dump it slowly. And as you go ahead dumping it slowly, we are going to be buying it back slowly. And that's what's happening right now as we speak. That's why you see the Dixie is not dropping hard. Sometimes it drops a little bit and it picks back up again. Drops a little bit and it picks back up again. So if you look at that, they don't need to print money to buy that one. They already have the money. Now, the situation also developed, like we're talking about here, like the world was divided. The world was divided into sections, okay? Some countries, they were in charge of manufacturing. Some other countries, they were in charge of defense. You understand? But some people got too greedy because everything was well balanced. The U.S. was not producing. All the U.S. was doing is being a defense. Like our weapons, our defense system, the world was buying it, right? And what happened? China was like, nah, because of you are being the defense, just being a manufacturing will not make the Chinese yuan a predominant or the store of value or the store currency for the world. They got greedy. They wanted the yuan to be the store or the reserve currency. Therefore, they started going into manufacturing big weapons that rival the US, doing this and that, blah, blah, blah. And they started bringing out that idea of like, you know what? We're going to peg our yuan to gold and we're going to be better than the US dollar. And so many times I've told you guys here, you can do anything you want to the United States. If you touch the good old dollar, if you touch the good old dollar, my friend, Trumpicius is going to hold one leg, J.D. Vance is going to hold another leg, and somebody else is going to have a 2x4 this big right in your nuts, and that and that's what's going to happen. So we had that situation happening. Therefore, now the U.S., they don't want to risk going head to head with everybody. First, we look at Putin issues. Yeah, that was the biggest power in the world. I can't do this. I have big stones. I got nuclear stones. And guess what? It's not officially, but I think the U.S. has a hand in the Ukrainians. Our good friend Zelensky issues, putting his butt on Putin issues' butt right now. So I think the U.S. has something to say with that. That one, they kept him at bay. Now, China, when you look at them, our good friends, Xi Jinping issues, they have everything. Where the weapons cannot be rivaled with the U.S., but with other countries, right? The only thing that China doesn't have is oil, right? It's oil. And what did the U.S. started doing? They started crippling China left and right. First, they jump into Mauritius' home, grab him on his underwear, and then they control Venezuela. Second, we have Iran issues, okay? The guy that jumped the bridge, he crossed the bridge. Aital issues, took him out. Now you see that situation, how it is playing out, because at the end of the day, I think the U.S. is going to control that. And now you have Greenlandius, which again, whether Europe like it or not, I think they're going to give it to the U.S. And now you have our good friend from the Cuba. The U.S. is, you hear Trumpicius saying that, like, yep, we about to set foot right there. So when you start to look at stuff left and right, and me talking as I experience as a soldier, you start to look at the U.S. is taking strategic positions in the entire world. That's what is happening. And because of everybody tried to get greedy to ditch the US dollar, now their defense is going to cost them almost the double. And as a result of that, what happened to the US dollar? On the international table, the US dollar is getting stronger and stronger, right? Now, domestically, that is where the problem is. But I've told you here many times, we are not going to fix economy before we fix the currency. That's why I keep saying, like, guys, it is not going to be at the end of the year when the market takes off. It's not going to be that. I keep saying that, like, looking at the way everything is playing out, the war at the stones getting thrown right now at Iran, give it a month or two, things are going to come over there and things are going to get under it, because right now they are forming their own cabinets, they are forming their own government. Everything is happening right now. Once that situation get calmed, the Genius Act, or the the beautiful bill, which stable coins are going to getting used with how you say it, the US dollar or the treasury bills, is going to pass. Okay, right now they put a boots on Coinbase nuts and told them you can go cry as much as you want. This stablecoin yield thing is not going to happen unless you register yourself as a bank, which again, the funniest thing, I told you guys, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, these guys were going by. But anyways, which you guys do remember, I told you guys, I said, you can't fuck up with the banks. Okay, no matter how you try to do it, you cannot compete with the banks because the banks are the backbones of the United States economy. If you feel like you will come over here and take people away from the system, you are speaking Chinese. I can tell you that right now. You are blabbing Chinese, and it wasn't going to happen, right? So everybody, and grandmama started talking nonsense when I said it, and you guys do remember when I said it is going to have to be, if you want to do this, you, my friend, you are going to have to get a license and get treated as a bank. But this 4% yield is not going to happen. A lot of people said I was crazy, I was delusional, I was blah, blah, blah. And right now, what do you see? Exactly like I told you. Kraken is getting the banking license and Binance getting the banking license. They are all lining up for it. And now, next thing you're going to hear is that this 4% yield is a hell to the no. They're either going to completely cut it out, okay, or they are going to have a situation where they have at least 1% or something, which is going to be exactly what the banks are going to do. Because right now I begin to see people like yours truly. What's the point of me putting my money in the bank if I'm not going to get anything for it, right? I'd rather put my money in my house or my safe or something. So yeah, that's going on right now with Americans. People want yield. So I think banks are going to up the game, and they're going to give us probably 1% on the yield and whatever. So that is happening on the other side. So going back to everything, what happened this morning? Everybody got up. They saw the oil prices up. They saw things moving up. Oh yeah, Bitcoin is back up again. We saw it going, and I said, guys, it is a trap. Do not get lied to. People are lying to you. Bitcoin is going to crash. Okay, so 71,000 or 70,000, whatever that it went, for me, yeah, I'm shorting. I'm scalping the market because I'm telling you, people are going to be jumping bridges. It's not even far away from it. We still have at least let's say March. Let's end March and start April. That's what I'm telling you. Between March and April, that's when I'm going to start looking for those legendary long positions like I usually do, right? So do not fall for it. Somebody's gonna lie to you, and when they do, they usually blame somebody else. Like now they're saying, yeah, it's way oversold as well. Guys, this is the first run we have had paper Bitcoin, paper ETF, paper crypto in general. And what usually happens when paper crypto or paper asset is introduced is that you are going to see market behave erratically. It wouldn't make any sense at all. Stock market, for example, go look at it. After 2008, when we introduced, okay, stock market ETFs and ETFs and stuff, what happened? Seriously, like the oversold serious, overbought serious, they went in the crazy way you've ever seen. Right now, like I said, Bitcoin is nothing but a tech asset. The real Bitcoin is called Casper. Therefore, guys, do not fall for what you're seeing. It's not time yet. Accumulate Casper, because time is going to come when you're going to look at 2 cents, 3 cents, even 1 cent and be like, Jesus Christ, I missed it. Right? So please don't say I did not warn you, because that I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make fun of you as always. As always. Because like Uncle T, like he thought he could hide all that stuff from yesterday, right? So grandma comes back. Grandma comes out like, what the hell is going on with my kitchen? I'm like, Granny, what are you talking about? My granny like, I know exactly how I left my spoon, how I left this pen, how I left this, and blah, blah, blah. And I go, I don't know. And he looked at me and said, yo, I said, well, Grandma, I don't know. Said, where's your uncle? I said, T, he's in the basement. Grandma's like, okay. So she walked back there. I can smell a lot of cheesecake around here. This thing is, where is it, T? I didn't know, no, I didn't do nothing. And Uncle T was looking at me like, don't tell. Don't tell. I'm like, I am going to say nothing. But how can you hide a big ass chest right there a big ass, not a chest, a big ass deep freezer sitting right there. Grandma knows exactly what your basement look like. So Uncle T bought him a deep freezer and store all his cheesecakes inside. So he tried to force them in, right? So I'm like, Jesus Christ, Uncle T, hold on, let me show you right quick. Because like grandma was like, no, let me get your mother. So she went and got my aunt, right? My auntie was like, Tommy, what is it there? my auntie was like, Tommy, let me look at that. You're gonna give grandma a heart attack. Let me look at that. And Uncle T was busy trying to close the deep freezer full of different kind of cheesecakes because he's trying to freeze them, right? My aunt, look at my aunt behind him. Hey, like what the what? Boy, what you like a boy? What's in the freezer? What's in it? And Uncle T is like, don't look at it. Don't look at it. None of your problems. Don't look at it. Oh man, that was a sin to be seen. So Uncle T trying to make sure he gets he's trying to freeze them, right, to conserve it. But hey, that was the funniest thing ever. But anyways, guys, you already know this, okay? I told you it's not going up, not yet. Pay attention to macro. Everything is going to play out. Right now, it's a trap. They are trapping you. But oh well, it's up to you, right? If you want to believe it, that's to you. If you don't, none of my business, right? Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. To do that, we are going to need our good friend Crypto Bubbles. Okay. This, my friends, is what today happened with. Everybody's looking at it like, yeah, this and that. But look, it has already started. If you go back the last hour, what do you see? Bam. It has already started. So you I'm telling you, people are gonna jump bridges. Yeah. Anyways, now let's start first with King Casper, KAS. What do we have here? For the past hour, 0.4% down, 2.8% down. Up on the day, 1.1% up on the week. We do have 8.1% down on the month and 66.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $809.78 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $15.29 million. That's what I'm telling you. The prices you're looking at right now, the volume is not making sense. It's not making any sense. Bitcoin pumping to whatever it's pumping to right now, the volume is still low. It's not making sense, right? But anyways, now we go to the next one, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. The same thing, 1% down the last hour, 2.1% up on the day, 0.2% up on the week, 9.2% down on the month, and 36.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $918.11 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $11.17 million. The volume, guys, well, it's up to you. Now we'll look at Cubic, high risk, high reward, and let's see, Cubic right here. Let me get it back inside my car because this wind right here, man, this wind is really pissing me off. Let's see. Yeah, for Cubic, we do have 0.4% down the last hour, 2.9% up on the day, 3.2% up on the week, 4.2% down on the month, and 67.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $65.48 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.7 million. And now we go to the next one, which is going to be Jasmy, the Japanese Bitcoin. Okay, let's see what's going on here. On Jasmy, we do have 0.6% down in the last hour, 0.3% down on, up on the day, 4.3% down on the week, 6.6% down on the month, and 73.4% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $268.36 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $19.58 million. Okay, now the next one is going to be yours truly with the call. They call it his total value, but Jonathan said it is his pet turtle, but I call it the orange guy, right? Which is going to be Bitcoin. The same thing playing out. You can see 0.5% down the last hour, 4.8% up on the day, 6% up on the week, 12.2% down on the month, and 26.7% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.38 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $60.70 billion. Okay, now let's go look at prices in details in a little bit. Okay, let's look at this on Trading View so that you will see exactly what I'm trying to tell you. You see here Dixie going up, Bitcoin also going up. Not a good sign. It's not a good sign, guys. Do not fall for it. It's not a good sign. Anyways, now if you look at prices here, we're gonna start with King Casper. Now this is what I've been telling you guys. Okay, look at this. Okay, it is normal to see this. Like I always say, price always gets attracted to moving average. It's normal. Okay, but what you are not looking at when I zoom in, let me zoom in for a second. Okay, what did you see? Sell signal, right? The sell signal has applied. Like I told you guys yesterday, you're looking at that sell signal. Now look at the moving average pointing downwards. Now we had the moving ribbon green, but I usually tell you guys you have to look at it. If you have 4 different indicators, at least 3 of them has to be moving in the same direction versus the other one. What I see here right now, 3 indicators are looking to the downside. Like I showed you, 1, MACD just turned red. Okay, that's number 1. 2, we have a sell signal. Okay, 3, we do have the moving average pointing downwards. And 4, you also have the overall market being bearish. So yeah, price of for this thing pumping, I don't see it. I think we are going back down. Okay, as simple as that. So anyways, up to you, right? If you look at the 4 hourly, you will also see the same thing. Look at the MACD. What do you see? It's not turned from green to white. What usually happens after green to white? It will go downwards, it will turn red, and then before you know it, price goes to gobbling town. Despite the pumps that happen, ribbon still red. Okay, still red because it's not going anywhere. And then if you want to even zoom out, what do you see? It's not going up. Okay, and another thing, look at the moving average pointing downwards. The bearish momentum still strong. We are not there yet. Not there. Okay, now another one that everybody else looking at, and they're telling you, yeah, because of this and that. I'm not telling you no. You better look at Bitcoin, which I will look at it in a second. Now if you look at it on the daily, what do you see? See, on the daily, the same thing. Like actually, like nothing happened. Still laying flat, testing the resistance. And you guys already know what usually happens when you test support so many times, like we've been testing here. This is Casper. Look at what the price has been doing. Testing support is going to break down, because Bitcoin much more likely is also breaking downwards. And if Bitcoin breaks down, Casper is going down with it. Okay, so far Casper fundamentals are not there yet. We are still developing. We are still waiting for stable coins to go live. We are still waiting for the hard fork on May 5th. There's a lot of things that's going to come up that's going to make this price to run, but we are not there yet. Okay, almost there, but not there yet. So that's why I keep saying, for me, okay, I don't know about you, what you're doing is your money. You can easily do whatever you want. For me, anything under 10 cents is nothing but noise. Above 10 cents, we'll be looking at 15 cents. We conquer that, we'll start looking at 18 cents, then all-time high, and before you know it, we are going to get into price discovery. So sit tight. Everything is going to play out. Keep buying your coins on a spot. That's why you keep doing it. It's not risk. It's not that risky. Leverage trade is where the risk is. But anyway, you already know, higher risk, higher rewards, right? But it's up to you to do whatever you want to do. If you look at Quant, like yesterday, we talked about it. And Quant today, you see, right now, exactly like Casper. What do you see on Quant? Sell signal, right? Price attracted to moving average, couldn't break it. But guys, this thing is coming back down. We couldn't break it. Therefore, another one you can also look at the MACD. It has started turning red, right? The red under candle has also started coming in. So even when you see the ribbon trying to turn green, I don't think it's going to be a sustained pump. I think this thing is coming downwards. It's up to you, right? You look at it again on the 4-hourly. What do we have? The same thing, right? Even despite all this pump, I told you guys, quant is stuck into this channel. That's where we stuck. So next one, I'm expecting it to come to the bottom of it, see if it can take it. If Bitcoin keeps dropping, we might break below it. If not, yeah, it's going to bounce again, keep that range movement, okay? So it's the same thing. If you look at it again on the daily, there's nothing changing. Nothing changed. I don't see any signs of a rise, I mean like a supported rally to the upside. I don't see it. So you got to be careful. Guys, you got to be careful, seriously. Anyways, now if you look at it, I keep saying it, for me, when it comes to quant, anything under $125 is nothing but noise. Above that, we do have 151, and before you know it, 164, and then conquer 176. Once we do that, we will start looking at $230. If we are able to close above 230, we look at all-time high and then price discovery. Hang in there tight, guys. Hang in there tight, and then things are about to reverse. Not yet. We are almost there, but not yet, okay? Anyways, now, let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Let's see, Bitcoin, to show you something in a second. Because, again, everybody at grandmama is still telling you different. They keep telling you different. Okay, on Bitcoin, what do you see? Just like on Casper, we have a sell signal right there. You see it? Sell signal. Number 2, look at the MACD. Just turn red to the downside. That's number 2. Now, number 3, we do have here. I have to zoom it out for a second for you to see it better. Come on. It's not letting me. Okay? Now, this is a triangle that broke out. Everybody and their grandmama say, yeah, we broke out of it. But yeah, you did. It's a fake out. It's a fake out, just like it happened right here. You remember that? And look at the price target. It's identically to what you're looking at right now. And what happened after that? Gobbling down. Right? That's exactly what you're looking at right now. On the 1 hourly, if you're scalping the market, that would be great. But again, it's not time yet. Do not get played. Okay? Now, for example, let's see. I think it's on the 4 hour where you can see it better. See? 4 hour is the same thing. Look at it. The line is the same. No difference. Look at the moving average pointing downwards. Okay, it's not time yet. When you zoom in, yeah, ribbon must turn green, but like I said, 4 indicators, at least 3 have to match. If 3 don't match, it's not time yet. It's a fake out. Now, to show you even better, look at it on the daily. Look at it on the daily right quick. Daily, and zoom in. See, we are testing resistance, which again can tell you like this thing can get rejected and come down. A lot of people still say, yeah, it's going to run. Listen, Bitcoin can go as high as $74,000 and still bearish. Still bearish. Do not fall for it. It's not time yet. Do not fall for it, okay? So it's up to you, man. I just look at it and then laugh at it. Laugh about it because a lot of people are going to fall for it, okay? Anyways, that's your problem. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm only showing you what I'm doing, right? I put my mouth where my money is. Anyways, right now, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my scalping positions. Okay, let's see where we are up to, right? Anyways, yeah. But before we do that, like I always say, guys, please do not get into leverage positions if you don't know what you're doing, because that could be the easiest way for you to lose your money. I cannot teach you how to trade. I did learn by trying and error. That's what I did. Okay, you can try it and see if it is something you want to do. But the easiest way to do this is to use somebody else's money. How do you get somebody else's money? Guys, down below, I do have the links. First, Bydfi, Phemex, Wix, and Margex. Okay, follow those links. Sign up. Meet their deposit requirements. What do I mean by that? if they say, okay, deposit $1,000 and you will get $100, okay, something like that. That's how they do it. Or deposit, I don't know what amount is, but they usually give you free money if you meet the whatever they're asking for. What you do is that you deposit what they ask you for. They give you the free money. You take your money back out, send it back to your bank account, and now you have 100 or 1,000 or whatever free money. That free money, take $20 out and then practice. Okay, open short, open long, practice. This is the perfect time for you to practice how the market works. Now, if you're able to turn $20 into 40, 40 into 60, 60 into 100, and so on and so forth, then you are ready to trade with big money. Then now you can now use your money and start trading. But until you are able to do that, please, my friend, keep on practicing, or else you will be the mayor of Wreck City. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you, okay? Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go check out those positions. Let's see how we are doing in the market, okay? First of all, we're going to start with Phemex. Like I told you guys, I'm using Phemex and Wix Exchange. That's what I'm using for, okay? Now, like I said, I put my mouth where my money is, right? Let's look at where the positions, right there. I put my mouth where my money is, okay? So you see, right now I have 3 positions that I'm trading. I open a Bitcoin short. As you guys can see, right now it is doing good at 50x as always. It's not like I want it, but it's up in profit, $30. Okay, it is doing its thing. I open another short on Jasmine. Okay, and that one is also doing good, $17. Casper, yeah, I closed the position last night. I opened another one short, and then you can see it. It's also doing good, $363, right? So, like I said, I put my mouth where my money is. I'm shorting. I'm scalping the market. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at Wix Exchange. On Wix, I'm only still trading just King Casper only, no more, no less. Do the same thing, and which close and then open, close, open. You guys already know the drill. So here the profits are $490 or $489. That's what we're dealing with right now in total profit. So everything is playing out just like I told you it would. It's up to you whether you want to scalp the market or you don't want to do it. Now, the next one is going to be, just go look at my son's Acorns account. Like I told you guys, it's Monday. So it's the Acorns is going to be open, and that's done. We are going to be looking at how much it's doing right there. I'm teaching my kids. These are things that they don't show in school, and that's something I do not like, the way the education system is working. Because education system, they are supposed to teach children how to trade on the what you call it, stock markets, ETFs, and stuff like that. That's the kind of things they're supposed to teach children, but unfortunately they are not showing none of that. It's something that they are just omitting, I guess, only for a few people to only get. But anyways, this is my boy's account. Right now it is sitting at $953, which is doing pretty good. Now if you look at his portfolio, we can see that here, let's go down a little bit. We are up 4.78%, okay? On stocks and ETFs, regardless of what's going on right now, the ETFs on the VOO, which is the S&P 500, it is sitting at $447. We have IJH, which is medium US companies, sitting at $54. IJR, small companies, which again, I don't understand why this boy is insisting in investing in this thing, but oh well, you never know, right? $26 right there. IXUS, which is international companies. It's a kind of ETF, but for international companies. We do have $245 right there. Now on the bonds, we do have ISTB, which are short term, which could be ranging between 4 to 5 years. We do have here $53. And aggregate bonds, which is the one I really like more, is the US aggregate AGG, sitting at $126. So yeah, you can see the boy is doing pretty good on that. And the funniest thing is that a lot of people are telling me they can't do it. But guys, if a 9-year-old kid can do this, I don't see the reason why you shouldn't. I don't see why you couldn't, okay? But anyways, yeah, you've seen it. We're doing our thing. I'm scalping the market. The boy is doing his thing with his stock market, and it's up to you, whatever you want to do after this. Anyways, what I'm trying to tell you on this video is that it is a trap. Don't let anybody fool you. It is just Well, you're about to find out. This week is going to be very interesting, okay? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please do not forget to just sign up. Guys, you need to be subscribed. I need a 5,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can beat this thing before the end of this bear market. Let's see if it can be around 5 or 6,000 subscribers, okay? Also, don't forget to like. It doesn't cost you anything. 1 second, click the like button. Drop me a nice comment. If you don't have anything nice to say, drop me an emoji. Laughing one, crying one, I don't know. And maybe there are some emojis I haven't seen in my life. drop me one of them, okay? And also don't forget to share, so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you, my friends, and yours truly, we all can see this and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, my friend, let's make this money. As always, don't get fooled. It's a trap, big fat trap, okay? Until I see you, my friend, take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.